happy Monday to you. This is a surprise update for Monday. I anticipated posting the announcements from Sunday today, but I don't have those. So I'm going to recreate those along with a few other things. Let me start with a quote for today. It is Monday, March 8th, and this update is intended for Elmira Baptist Church. The quote for the day: "The Christian living at ease finds it more difficult to glorify God than the Christian in trying circumstances." Now, many of you know that I personally missed our chance to meet together yesterday. That's the first time that I have not been in a church meeting on a Sunday in a long time. Now, I haven't always met with Elmira Baptist Church, or previous to that, Westgate Baptist Church. At times I was traveling, even to Mongolia, but always Sunday is a chance for me to meet with God's people and worship Him corporately and rejoice in His goodness. And yesterday I was unable to do that. I am feeling much better. I have lost my sense of taste and my sense of smell. My daughter made a delicious chocolate cake yesterday. I took a bite and nothing. So I decided, rather than put calories in my mouth that I can't enjoy eating, I just won't eat things like that. My parents mentioned they had a friend in Alaska who lost his sense of taste. He was able to lose 20, 30 pounds. So maybe this would be a good time for me to work on that. Please do not be afraid. God does not want us to be afraid, and I have no desire to instill fear in any of you. Many of our most vulnerable at Elmira Baptist Church have already been vaccinated or will soon be vaccinated, and I've had a very mild case that I feel pretty good today. And Lord willing, I will be back on Sunday, March 14th. My healthcare provider recommends a 10-day quarantine after the first symptoms appear, so it should be safe for me to return on Sunday, March 14th. You had a couple of great services yesterday, and I regret that I missed them. For those of you who missed the Sunday morning announcements, here they are. Let me give those to you now. There is an upcoming Wolf Mountain Camp meeting. That will be this coming Sunday, March 14th, after the morning service by the piano. Meet there with Tammy Harder. And it's an informational meeting for any parent who just wants to know more about Wolf Mountain Camp, even if you do not anticipate your children will go this summer. Maybe you've got younger children, you want to know more about what camp is. Maybe your children will be traveling this summer, but you're thinking about following summers. Let me encourage you to just take a minute. Join them up there. It won't be a long meeting. You'll hear some about camp. Now that's on the 14th. On March 21st, we're having a registration Sunday for camp, and this reduces the cost for our campers and also encourages people to all register at the same time, same week, get it all done. That's March 21st, and that'll also be at the church building, of course. The dates for camp this summer are July 12th through the 17th. There was this flyer in yesterday's bulletin. It is possible for you to take your kids a different week, but that's the week that our group will be headed up there, provide some carpooling and some supervision coming and going. So if that doesn't work for you, see me or talk to Tammy Harder. But the week that our church is targeting is July 12th through the 17th. And there will be some fundraising opportunities for the children as well. But on the 21st, we need each camper to provide a $50 deposit. And if that is prohibitive for you, or maybe you have a lot of kids and it's prohibitive to do it for all of them, would you see me before you just opt out of camp? We want as many children as possible to go to camp. There is also a Star Watch party coming up. That's on Friday. March 19th, 7:30 in the evening. And bring binoculars if you have them. Kurt's going to bring a couple of telescopes and set them up. There'll be some more items available, but if you'd like to bring some snacks, you're welcome to bring those as well. Then there's a work day for Elmira Baptist Church on Saturday, March 27th, 9 a.m. in the morning. We want to clean up the outside and the inside of the church in order to be ready for Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday. Now remember the goal, and pray with me about this, that the weather is nice enough we can host our Easter services outside on Resurrection Sunday. So pray with me that would be possible. And we are planning to have a fourth Sunday food and fellowship at Elmira Baptist Church on March 28th, right after the morning service. Right after the morning service. Then we'll have our praise and testimony service at 1:30, and then no 5 p.m. service on March 28th. Now, I will personally be working from home this week, and you won't see my family at church either. We were unable to be with you yesterday, Sunday, and won't be with you again on Wednesday. The work of the church will continue. I'll have somebody help me cover Wednesday, Thursday visitation, and then Saturday we want to go out and invite folks to come to our Easter service. That'll begin at 9:45, meet at the church Saturday morning. We're going to start real local with people that are very close to the church, and there'll be some special flyers for that. But Wednesday, please plan to join us, or not us, because I won't be there, but please plan to join them and to have a time of prayer. Nirma should be there for her class on Lies Women Believe, and there are programs for the children as well. So bring your whole family. As you're considering prayer requests, consider that there are many sick people at Elmira Baptist Church, and they could use your prayers. Now, for our devotional today, let's take our Bibles and turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 12. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 18. As we consider yesterday, a lot of people ill, a lot of people unable to attend. I normally wasn't so sick I could not have attended, but chose obviously not to attend because I needed to be quarantined. That was the right thing to do. So other people had to jump in and fill in. And you know, maybe you've been a part of Elmira Baptist Church for a while and you said, boy, I just don't have anything to do. Well, there's plenty to do. Sometimes it's just a matter of finding the right fit. Here in 1 Corinthians 12, verse 18, it says, "But now God has set the members, every one of them in the body, as it hath pleased him. But now hath God set the members, every one of them in the body, as it hath pleased him." That was 1 Corinthians 12:18. Every member of Elmira Baptist Church has an important role to play. And we saw that yesterday as various people filled in to do things that they wouldn't normally do. And sometimes it's uncomfortable, oftentimes it's awkward, sometimes maybe you even think, I'm never going to do that again. I hope not. I don't. That's not what happened yesterday, but I understand those types of feelings. But God has an important role for you to play at Elmira Baptist Church. And not just on Sundays. During the week, the church doesn't cease to exist simply because we're not meeting. We're only meeting on Sundays. We don't meet Monday, for example, or Tuesday. We still have an important role to play, and God has a role for you to play at Elmira Baptist Church. So what is your role? How can you be a part of Elmira Baptist Church's mission to bring glory to God? Don't neglect the assembling of ourselves together on Wednesday just because I won't be there. I'll miss you, but I look forward to seeing you on Sunday, March 14th, Lord willing. Thank you for your prayers.
Works with joy surround thee, earth and heaven reflect thy rays, stars and angels sing around thee, center of unbroken praise. Field and forest, vale and mountain, flowery meadow and flashing sea. Chanting bird and flowing fountain, call us to rejoice.